So, it's hotter than fuck out here, man. Excuse the F words, but it's about the best way I can describe it. Anyways, down here in the middle of the woods, working on my new COVE CREEPER. Since the pallet fisher worked so well for me for the last couple months, you know, and I just made it out of a couple pallets and some shitty ass dock foam, I decided to step up my game a little bit. So that's what this video is all about. I know there's a lot of skeptics out there, and it was a big funny game when the other one didn't float on the first try, but I think I got all the bugs worked out. So what I used was a dock float. I used several of them on the docks now. They're encapsulated foam and heavy duty plastic with mounting points. Anyways, that's what I'm using for my COVE CREEPER. It is like taking the place of the pallet fisher. So without further ado, this would be it. So yeah, I know it looks a little country ghetto, but I got some lightweight durable seats up on here. These are some counter floaters on the side. I don't even know if I'm going to need those, but I made it. Right now they're just sitting on there. Once I get into the water, if I do need it for counterbalance, they're there. They're sealed. They have dock foam in them. They're all siliconed up. So I just got to screw this down when I get there, but right now it's just sitting there. Got the truss made for the motor. Motor's adjustable. Gotta take this thing right along. I got some lights and stuff that I'm gonna hook up when I get it all down there. These are 12-volt lights that be on switches. I got a couple of them. Not quite sure if I'm putting one on the back and one on the front or what I'm exactly doing, but I will put them on there once I get my battery and everything all installed in my solar panel. My new flag. I got a little box here to put my fishing gear in. One seat. My battery will probably go right here in the middle. My battery box. It's a pretty heavy duty battery, so it weighs a little bit. So yeah, that's what's going on. It's like 4x8. So this thing here is full of foam. Just the thing itself weighs about 70 pounds. And I got a sheet of some pretty thick plywood on there, and the chairs and the motor. Like I said, the battery probably weighs 50 pounds, so at least 40 with the battery case. So like I said, it's gonna go right here in the middle. And before, I was using 2 of these pallets. So, and I have this stuff underneath of those pallets, which is just foam. Which, like I said, that thing there has encapsulated foam in it. So we're gonna get it down to the water here probably tomorrow. I was working on some little bumpers for the side, so it ain't getting all tore up on the pier down there. And done a little camouflaging on it, you know. And yeah, so I'll get that down there, and I'll come back, get the motor and all that shit piece by piece and take it down the road and get it all hooked up. The main thing I want to get is that main piece down there. The chairs are bolted on already, so I'll take all the rest of the shit off, the motor and everything, and just be the float and the chairs. Get that down there, and then I'll come back and start getting stuff. But I want to see how just that floats in the water when I get it in there, you know, set on it, see if it's tippy. If it is tippy, then I'll put those on there. And that's pretty much what I got on the other one, except for they're like little 10, 15 gallon beer kegs or whatever. So, yep, that's what's going on down here in the woods, man. Like I said, I could go buy one of those little bass trackers, but shit, they want like $700 for them, you know, without the motor. And I got more room on this if it works out, which I know it will. My pallet fisher works, so. And like I said, it's all just having fun, man. So yeah, it's hot and humid and sticky out here in the middle of nowhere. Birds are chirping, Lizards are crawling, snakes are slurking. And my wife, she's cooking some kind of ribs on the Barbie. So, yep, we got some good winds and rain last night. Kind of lowered the humidity level, but it's right back today. I think it's like 90 some odd degrees out. It's like a freaking humid rainforest down here right now, but yeah, those are the old floating lounge chairs. I've had that up in storage. I floated around on it once or twice. I need to make a little float under the end there. I got a piece of foam to keep the chair up, but it's kind of fun just to go out and float around the lake with. But I made that for fishing. You see what the pallet fisher will do. And like I said, I can just leave that tied up down there when the water goes low, and shit, it can just set in the mud, and as the water raises, it'll raise, and I can take my motor and shit off in the winter and throw a little tarp over it and be all good in the hood. I just live in walking distance of where it's going to be setting, so ain't nobody gonna mess with my shit.